of you. And of course, you know the drill. It's again Featured Fridays where we feature moms, especially from our community, di ba? To showcase, to let their businesses be exposed to many people. Kaya naman tonight is a very special night. Kasi as you can see my setup, di ba? I have another chair here. It only means that we're going to do this face to face. Yes, you heard it right. Kaya naman, so for those people who are joining us right now, so please comment in team live if you're watching live right now and also your location. Okay, we want to see the people who are watching where you are from. Either you're in the province, in Metro Manila, or even outside the country. So we're all excited again. So first, di ba yan, si Mommy Rincel is already saying, good evening, happy Friday. Yes, it's indeed happy Friday. And of course, we will be giving away every day, every week, di ba, yung ating session. We're giving away prizes. Kaya naman for you to get a chance to win. So make sure to share this live video either in your timeline o kaya naman sa mga groups and communities. But again, reminder, medyo hinay-hinay lang so that Facebook will not tag you as spam, okay? Or that what you're doing is a spam. And also tag your friends and join us in our conversation in the comment section. Ayan, hello Mommy Rincel. Ayan, Mommy Lay is also watching. And ayan, hello Sis Beef. So everyone, like what I mentioned, I'm so excited because the topic that we will be discussing tonight, diba? Parang hindi siya masyado pang pinag-uusapan. Some people are very parang iniiwasan pa nila to or there's no so much awareness. Kaya naman this is the right opportunity for everyone to get to know about this. So, ayan, I think my guest is ready. Ayan, tagging niyo si Mommy Rincel, no? Tinatag na ang kanyang mga friends watching from Cavite. Hello, hello. Mommy Madel is here. Ayan, Sis Rhia is here. Ayan. So again, comment in where you are watching right now. Mommy Madel, hello. Ayan. So again, I would like to introduce our very special guest tonight. Talaga, no, diba? Very special. And of course, she is the CEO of Tuldok-Kuwit Mental Self-Care and also the owner of Awesome Rhialization. And she is a firm mom. Ayan. So, I will be sharing the screen with her live. Ayan, here from Carmona, Cavite. So, let's all welcome my beloved sister. Ayan, welcome, Sis Ricafranca. Woo!
Ganun na lang, para hindi masyadong amazing. Also, afternoon to everyone and to you, Sister Ellie.
Hello, sis. Ayan, grabe. Batiin mo naman yung million of viewers natin dyan.
Hello sa ating million viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in. Especially to Mommy Lay, thank you so much for having me this afternoon. And hello kay Madam Fulfilled.
Sa pagpapatuloy sa atin.
who is already, who actually, who welcomed her in their home.
Yan. Yes, thank you, Madam Fulfill. And of course, please say hi to our community admin who's assisting us every time. Ayan, Mommy KJ, Mommy Christine. Okay, magpagaling ka. Ayan, she's sick but she's with us. And of course, our founder, the very sexy, the heart evangelista of Mompreneurs Club PH, Mommy
Yes.
Lay is with us watching also live. Okay, heart everyone. Ayan na nga. So, parang no? Kaya natin to. So, ayan, as I told you, diba, we'll be discussing about mental health. So, for those people, if you know something or may mga insights, also if you're learning, so please comment in because we want to see and read those. So, let's get started, sis, no?
Yes,
So, mental health. So, ito ba, for those people who are watching right now na hindi masyadong familiar or aware about mental health, what is this all about? What is really mental health?
That's a really good place to start, no, to understand what really is mental health. Basically, a person's well-being is composed of the physical, ito yung ating physical na katawan, our emotional, may financial din, mental, and social. So all of these things, it composes of a person's well-being. If any of those are not okay, it affects everything. So pansinin natin, di ba, pag ang tao emotionally hindi siya okay, kahit physically wala siyang sakit. di ba may nararamdaman? So same with our mental health. There are some things that maybe the naked eyes could not see, but it's something is really happening to the
Inside.
inside the person's body. So mental health is something na may mga ways tayo to be able to maintain yung ating mental health in order for us to avoid or prevent experiencing depression or mga maraming iba't iba kasing klaseng mental illness. Pero may mga pwede tayong mag-prevent, especially if it's not in the genes of the person. Kasi meron pong mga mental illness na talaga hereditary siya, nakukuha siya sa genes ng parents natin, and all that. Pero may mga acquired, especially if we are under going a lot of things and we're overwhelmed, we're burnt out, especially yung lockdown, it has affected everyone's mental health. And I'm not saying I'm grateful for the lockdown. I'm just saying that it was an opportunity. The pandemic, the lockdown, give us an opportunity to be able to speak our minds, to learn about mental health, and to be able to really be out there. Because there's a stigma when you say mental
That's
health,
right.
di ba? Parang baliw agad.
Oo, may
or-
something wrong
Oo,
with you,
diba?
di ba? Yeah.
So, yun. I hope I was able to answer your question.
Yes, that's a great start no, and a great answer for everyone. And with what you mentioned nga, no, parang there are ways also, and yeah, the stigma, it's everywhere, na parang people are afraid no, na mag-open if there's something inside them. No? Kasi nga, they are afraid to be judged na, ay, baka may sira ka, may ano ka, diba? May kililing or whatsoever. Di ba? Ang daming term niyan eh,
Oo,
di ba?
dami.
We will hear that sa paligid natin. Kaya naman, and yes, the lockdown, no, talagang it was an eye-opening that there are a lot of seminars, mga trainings, mga people are talking about it because there are a lot of people talagang naging affected.
Yes.
Maraming mga businesses ang mga nag-close, maraming mga nawalan ng trabaho, maraming mga nawalan ng physically, nawalan ng mga mahal sa buhay. And all of those affected our mental health. So now, Sis Rhia, no, you mentioned na may mga ways naman, di ba? Yes, these things are coming, we're experiencing this. Pero before we go to the ways on how to prevent this, no, or how to take care of our mental health, ano ba yung mga usual or possible pa na cause ng for you to experience this? So aside, di ba, may mga hereditary as you mentioned, what are other things pa, aspects or reasons for a certain person to experience this?
That's a really good question. And nakikita ko maraming nagko-comment sa Facebook, no?
Oh.
They're tagging their mommy friends. Yes po, no? Alam nyo, one of the most affected na demographies, I would say, would be yung mga nasa late 20s to early 40s, especially if you have young children, if you have a growing family. Yung, especially mommies. Kasi, especially if you're a mompreneur, to be particular, because you're taking care of your family, you're taking care of your children, and then your business.
Yes.
And sometimes you don't have time to take care of yourself. And yes, tama si Madam Fulfilled Vivian na postpartum is something that a mom could experience. Minsan nga even before they give birth, they might experience
Yes.
postpartum. And sometimes the reason na nagkakaroon ng hindi healthy, no, kumbaga yung mental health ay hindi okay, other than postpartum, would be trauma from either abuse when they were children, when you're an adult, you're assaulted, whether physically, sexually, or even verbally. Abuse can come in many forms. Bullying is one. So it could happen in the school for young children. It could happen in the workplace, at home as well. If pwedeng ang mangbubuli or yung nag-abuse, pwedeng babae, pwedeng lalaki, no? So wala pong iisang mukha yung isang abuser. And since this month, April po, is Sexual Assault Awareness Month, I hope na we'll be able to provide yung learning that as young as our children are, our children are, we get to really tell them how to protect themselves.
Exactly.
Kasi especially yung mga private parts sa mga bata, kung ano-anong tinatawag natin, no, para kasi ayaw natin siyang banggitin na hindi natin alam they're being abused already, no? So I've read that story na yung teacher, sinasabi niya na um, sinasabi niya sa teacher niya na teacher, my uncle um, likes to eat my cookie.
Mm.
Yung cookie pala, yun yung private part
Mm.
nung babae na bata. And it has been happening for a while. Laging nababanggit yun nung bata sa teacher. So si teacher, hindi niya alam.
She thought just, or
Oo,
real just
akala
cookie.
niya, ito
Literal.
yung genitals,
Mm.
no? Ay, ito pala yung genitals. Akala, normal cookie lang.
Oo.
So, one time, nagkaroon ng PTA, itong teacher, in-approach niya yung mommy. Na yung, mommy, yung anak mo, mahilig pala sa cookie, yung
Mm.
uncle niya. Kasi lagi niyang sinasabi na my uncle likes to eat my cookie, something like that. So, doon nagpanic yung mommy kasi she realized na na-abuse na pala yung kanyang bata, no, na anak. So, this could happen to a baby girl, to a baby boy. Wala pong edad, no, para
Gender.
or gender. And these experiences may happen to children, but the thing is, we need to create that kind of relationship so that when that happens, our children will, will approach us in such a way that they will not be afraid to tell us, Mommy, this happened to me. Diba? Kasi maybe pagka nagsasabi sila ng something bad na nangyayari sa kanila, nagagalit nagagalit ang mga mommies. Ako po kasi ay fur mom. I have puppies, no, I have dogs, but I do have a lot of pamangkin na bata. So, I also have friends like Ellie, and marami pa akong mommy friends. And I tell them this all the time, na you need to have that kind of relationship with your children so that when they are abused or assaulted, kayo yung unang pupuntahan. Because if they don't feel safe to tell you what they're going through, paglaki po nila, dala nila yung trauma. And it will be difficult for them to be in a relationship because that trauma will trigger and that will not be good for their mental health. Para siyang monster na magkuhot sa kanila, no? Whether yung sexual abuse or verbal abuse, physical abuse, no? All of these things. So I hope that we get to be cautious and to educate our children. Kasi kawawa po yung mga bata. I've talked to a lot of people who has experienced that. Ako rin, I've experienced these things when I was younger as well, no. So, and this is something na gusto kong maging advocacy
Yes.
para maiwasan natin.
Because you felt it, you experienced
Yes,
it.
I've been there.
Yes,
So no
exactly.
judgment. That's why Tuldok-Kuwit mental self-care was created because we wanted to have that safe space for people to just be vulnerable. It's so hard po kasi to be vulnerable when people are expecting you, especially mommies, when people are expecting you to be strong all the time. So, yes. Sorry po.
Naluluha na nga rin ako.
Sorry po. Napapaiyak natin yung mga mommies.
Ini-internalize ko. Kasi I'm a mom of two. I'm a single mom of two. And ayun, it reminded me, no, na talagang how important it is to really teach our kids, our children, but again, whatever gender, no, hindi lang naman this is for girls, like what you mentioned, sis,
May
no.
mga boys din
So
tayo.
that we should really teach them, tell them na what, eto, 'di ba, kung may mga ganitong mangyari, once may tao na medyo na foul na or something touches your private part, then right away, 'di ba, tell your parents kung sino man yung nasa yung family mo, 'di ba? So thank you, Sis Rhia, for reminding us. And yan, definitely, ang daming mga momshies natin na nandito, no?
That's something that should be really talked about at home. Alam niyo po mga mommies, no matter what age your children are, they're actually very smart. So don't think that they're too young to understand. No. Talk about it with them. No? And help them. Number one thing that mommies could really help their children, and even ourselves po, no, bilang adults, para ma-maintain yung ating mental well-being, is that we're able to speak or understand ano yung nararamdaman natin. Kasi kung hindi natin ma-identify ano yung nararamdaman natin, it's very difficult to address what step to take. I remember there's this mom na may mga pictures, parang yung emojis, di ba mahilig tayo sa emojis?
Yes.
So, yung bata, hindi niya ma-explain, tinatanong siya ng mami niya, anong nararamdaman mo? Kasi parang hindi siya okay, nagwawala siya, nag-iiyak yung bata. Sad ba? Hindi daw siya sad. Tapos, ano ba siya? Upset ba siya? Hindi daw siya upset. Tapos, angry siya. Bakit siya angry? Angry daw siya kasi parang inaway daw siya ng someone else. So, parang tayo ding adults, kasi siguro kung growing up, we were not able to really speak our minds or speak up to our parents because palaging nasasabi sa atin na hindi tayo pwede magsalita because we're children.
Or busy ako, maraming
or
ginagawa si
busy,
mommy, si
or
daddy.
ano lang, ang petty lang yan. Wag po, no, let us help the children be able to have that space na, this is what I'm thinking, mommy. So let them speak their minds, no? So that when they grow up, when something bad is happening in their lives, yung una nilang tatakbuhan ay yung mga nanay, di ba? Yung ilaw ng tahanan. So, yun yung be able to identify yung feelings. Tayo rin, dapat bilang adult, galit ba tayo, nagtatampo ba tayo, upset ba tayo, naiirita ba tayo? And then, we get to really talk about it and process it. Kasi pag hindi natin nagawa yun nga, it would be difficult to address. Yes.
Especially yun nga, yung nakikita rin, naririnig ng mga anak natin, di ba? If ikaw mismo, you can't express it, paano mo sila matuturo sa kanila and paano mo sila ma-influensyahan? So, stop muna kita dyan, Sis Rhia. It's very, ang gaganda ng discussion natin. Basahin lang natin yung mga
parang ang bilis
comments.
na wala.
Oo nga.
Balik natin yung kay Vivian.
Oh yeah, I love this. So,
tapos balikan natin kay Mami.
Can you flash? Ayan, sabi dito ni Mami
you.
Vivian, I teach my daughter that no one can touch her genitals, not even me. She washes it herself. Kahit na pinapaligawan ko siya minsan, she knows that no one can touch it. That's why it is called private part. Oh, I love
that.
Yan.
Thank you,
Thank you for
Madam,
sharing.
Madam Vivian, for sharing. Yes, I think dapat ganun, no? Even halimbawa kung sobrang young ng bata and hindi na pa kayang mag-wash ng sarili, it's better kung same. Let's say, mommy to daughter, tapos daddy to son. Mahirap kasi, diba? Kasi especially even yung boys. Kasi little boys, no matter how young they are, they can impregnate an adult woman, di ba? So, alam niyo naman, ang abusers, hindi lang yan, walang isang gender, no? And walang edad. Kaya, ayun din. Let us help them be aware of that. Ayun, puntahan na natin yung kay Mommy Lay.
Sige, go ahead, sis. Do the honor.
Ay, sorry.
Want to read, go.
And I was young, di ako masyado nakapag-express emotions ko. Naalala ko, nadala ko growing up, hirap ako mag-open up. Yes, yun po eh. Tama yun, Mami Lee, that's a very good observation. And that affects our relationships with other people. Kasi nga, pagka, halimbawa, mag-share tayo ng something, when something happened. Tapos, instead of us, bakit mo naramdaman yan? Ano bang nangyari? Bakit ka upset? Bakit ka naiinis? Instead na ganon, minsan di ba ang sinasabi sa atin, sa kultura siguro natin, sinasabi, ano ba yan? Wala namang kwenta yung problema mo or something.
Hindi na bagay lang yan. Para yan lang, ang simple.
Exactly, di ba? So, yun po, we're not saying na the older generation are bad. They're not. Our parents, maybe our grandparents, yun lang yung kinalakihan nila.
Yes, exactly.
And since now we know the effect of that on us, you must make sure sa mga susunod na generation that we will do better.
Yes, exactly. And yun, asking questions, actually, it's a great help, no? So, parang sa coaching, di ba, life coaching, it's talagang you lead someone by asking questions, diba? You want to unload kung ano yung what's inside them, what they're thinking, and those things na parang afraid sila to tell someone else. So, ayan, grabe. Thank you again. Ayan, Madam Fulfilled and also Mami Lay.
Mami Lay.
Yes, for sharing yung mga experiences nyo. So again, for those who are watching us right now, this will be a safe space for all of us, no, itong discussion natin. Kasi for sure, someone na nanonood ngayon, nakikinig ngayon sa atin, naka-experience nito, no? Maybe hindi yung similar to what we are talking about or sharing about, but it is still the same, no, about mental health. So, thank thank you again for those answer, for those insights, no? And now, let's go na nga ito. Paano nga ba natin papangalagaan ang ating mental health, no? Kasi, of course, we take care of physical health, di ba? Talagang
Oo,
maliligo, lahat, di ba? May binibili tayong mga sa mukha natin, mga routine, whatsoever, just to make sure na ating physical appearance is healthy and okay, then pleasing. But also, di ba, another thing, itong mental health naman, let's talk about ano ba yung mga bagay, ano yung na dapat natin gawin, ito yung mga dapat nating iwasan. So, take it away, Sis Rhia.
thank you for asking that question. How do we take care of our mental health? Number one, we start with self-care. Self-care doesn't mean it's the answer to kumbaga burnout ka na saka pa lang magsi-self-care. Hindi po. Para bang halimbawa gusto mo ng beach body. Di
Go
ba?
natin.
Alam nga namang 1 month before ka lang mag-exercise. It should become a lifestyle. If you want to be healthy, if you want a fit body, it has to be a lifestyle and then you do it. Same with mental health. In order for self-care to really help us, it has to be something we do on a regular basis. So self-care could be anything that helps us be happy, be at peace, enjoy our me time. It depends on each person. Some likes to do binge watching. Some likes to eat.
Ayan.
Some likes to work
Self-care,
out.
cost
Ayan
of
na.
food panda. Speaking of.
Some
Sorry.
like to shop, clothes, makeup. Iba-iba po tayo. The thing is, find what makes you happy the most. Kasi, halimbawa, si Ellie, let's say, ano bang gusto mong ginagawa sis para medyo, ano mo yun, pag me time, anong gusto mong ginagawa?
Ako, ano ba? Hindi na paisip nakikinig lang ako ng music, ganun. Relax
Music,
lang na while
ayan.
nakahiga or nakaslouch. Ganun.
Ayan. So, music for you. For me kasi it's art, no? I do arts and crafts, painting, calligraphy, and then I also like to dance. So, iba-iba po. Yung iba,
Yes.
gaming, yung mga ganun, di ba?
Cooking,
Cooking,
baking,
baking.
singing, dancing. There are a lot of
Oo.
ways, yes. Okay.
Yes, there are a lot of ways. Even mga martial arts, yung iba, no? Or sports. So, find what makes you happy. Find what's yung mga retail shop, yung mga retail therapy dyan.
Yan. Oo.
Kilala natin si
Alam mo
Silian.
na.
Pero yun, just do you. Just find what makes you happy because you cannot impose something that will make you happy. I remember I have a friend. She's a mom of 4, and ever since she got married, she didn't have a career. Kaya nung nangyari sa kanya, sabi niya, I don't have an identity. I don't know what my voice is. I don't know what I want. Kasi pag tinanong siya, anong gusto mong kainin? Ang lagi niya iniisip, ano bang gusto ng mga anak ko? Ano bang gusto ng asawa ko?
True.
So, it's best that when you are in a relationship, when you're a mom, when you're a wife, that you still retain that identity. That you know what you want. At the same time, knowing the wants of those around you. So, yes, ang self-care for me, ang self-care for me is that, yun nga, I do art, I like to do makeup as well. So, whatever makes me happy for the moment, that's what I do. And then, journaling also. So, anything na arts related.
Mami Christine, journaling daw sa kanya.
Yes.
Parehas kayo.
Journaling, and I think si Janina din.
Oh, yes. She's
Hindi ko lang
watching.
alam
Nasa biyahe siya.
Nasa biyahe pa. Ayan. So, yes, no, Madam Fulfilled, yes. Sometimes, this happens, and that's why this is a good opportunity for us to also make ourselves a priority. You know why po, mga mommies, bakit importante yan? Na kailangan, yung self-care okay. Kasi, di ba, 1 week, kung nag-aaral ang mga anak nyo, so definitely Mondays to Fridays, you take care of them, no? Tapos kung weekends, ikaw pa rin lahat. Wala kang time for yourself. Alam niyo yung ending, burnout. Pag burnout, dali mong mainis. Dali kang mag-init ng ulo. Mabubuntun mo yan sa mga anak mo or sa asawa mo. Babalik sa kanila. So, when we do that, kumbaga, we are actually cheating ourselves. Hindi dapat nilalagay sa pedestal na overwork ka. Kasi alam niyo po, ang lahat ng tao, according to my friends who are health workers, we all have cancer cells.
Mhm.
And when we are super stressed to a
Ito.
point na walang pahinga yung katawan natin,
Mhm.
it could activate these cancer cells. Especially kung meron kayong history, medical history ng cancer sa mga family, medical history nyo, mas mabilis kayong magkaroon ng mas mabilis mag-activate yung cancer cells, and this could affect not just your mental health but your physical health, and that will affect everyone in your family.
Exactly. And after that, for sure, di ba, yung financial, your relationship, di ba,
Yes.
talagang affected nga talaga. It's like a domino effect. And ang ganda lang na sinabi mo, no? Actually, parang first time ko itong narinig, or maybe narinig ko na, but nakalimutan ko. Yung pala yun, kaya di ba, pag stress tayo, di ba, yung marami tayong biglang nararamdaman, nagkakasakit tayo, and yung eventually nga, those people na talagang, alam yung sobrang paspasan sa trabaho, laging busy sa kung ano-ano, those are people na talaga nakakasakit, like cancer and other illnesses. So, yeah, thank you for that eye-opener.
Yes.
So, mga momshies, alam nyo na ha, kung ayaw nyo, di ba? No.
Pagka-big
No,
C?
no. Yeah, no tayo sa big C. Yeah, ayan, si CCN is here. Let's fill our cup first.
Yes.
It takes some effort sa iba na i-communicate ito sa part nila, pero give and take dapat, diba? Yes, check na check. Yeah, thank you, Sissy Ann. And also, by the way, ito nga, no, talagang, kasi yung ibang tao, when you say na self-care, parang yourself, selfishness, but actually it's not. Yes, that's one thing that I can say, and talagang I will agree naman with that, diba? Yan, so health is wealth by Mommy Rachel, always, diba? Check na check yan. And Mommy Rachel mentioned we need to take good care of ourselves. Ayan.
That's true. Kasi in order for us to give our best self, we need, tama si Sian, kailangan filled yung cup mo, puno ka. Sabi nga, di ba, we cannot give what we do not have. If we do not have a healthy well-being, how can we be able to be our best in the things that we do sa business, especially mga mompreneurs nung nandito, magiging okay ba ang business mo kung lagi kang may sakit, di ba? Yung mga bata, paano yung pag-aaral nila kung hindi na check kasi nga lagi din tayong hindi okay, tapos magkaka-disagreement with the spouse or the partner. So it affects everyone around you, and it's not naman nafe-feel nyo ngayon, Kapra. Wag ganon, kasi maraming salty yun. Ay, iwas-iwas tayo sa maalat. So, yun nga, kumbaga, we have to be mindful, ibig sabihin, intentional. Hindi yung kapag pagod ka na, saka lang ako magpapahinga. Hindi. Kailangan, sa isang buong linggo, meron kang time, siguro kahit once a day, 1 hour, 30 minutes, ikaw lang. Ako, what I do, Sis Ellie, I do yoga. When I stop doing yoga, medyo magulo din yung buhay ko. Kasi parang wala akong time to really meditate. So,
relax your mind.
Yes, to relax your mind and your body. And doon din ako nag-gain ulit ng weight kasi I lost weight because I wanted to be healthy. Kasi meron po akong PCOS, for those who have PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, mas madali kasing mag-gain ng weight pag may PCOS eh. May iba na hindi, pero karamihan, like me, madaling mag-gain ng weight. So, dapat din, kasama yung physical health, no? Bikini body coming soon. Ay, yes. Yes, we will
as a goal na,
we will work hard for that. So yun, physical health could help our mental health. Exercise po tayo mga mommies everyday. Kahit 30 minutes lang, kahit di matagal, basta everyday.
Let's be consistent talaga,
Yes.
no? Actually, I've started this January lang, pero hindi siya talagang parang nag-squat lang ako, tapos yung sa braso ko. But then again, parang once you do it talaga, parang naka 7 days ka na, parang hindi mo na siya mahintoy, parang na-addict ka na. And yes, every day when doing this, parang siguro 5 minutes or matagal na nagte-10 minutes. So again, diba, kung ano yung kaya niyong umpisahan, whatever it is, yes, na komportable ka na kaya mo, diba, na you can continue. And grabe, no? Talagang iba yung pakiramdam mo eh. Ako feeling ko nag-lose na ako ng 5 kilos, pero totoo 2 kilos. 2 kilos lang yun. Pero
that's still a lot. Congratulations, sis,
diba?
No? I think meron lang ding misunderstanding in terms of being mapayat. Diba? Na parang gusto mo lang magpa-sexy. Hindi po, kasi when you take care, kapag tayo kasi chubby, no, it's okay. I'm not saying pangit siya or something. Pero pag tinanong mo yung doktor, hindi siya healthy because kapag yung ating bilbil, no, yung ating tummy dito, medyo malaki siya, it could actually be a sign that we may be having either diabetes or we have a heart problem.
I see.
So,
Parang
kailangan talaga
possible na sign siya, posible of
yes. Kaya automatic, ang sasabihin ng doktor mo yan, when you're feeling a lot of things, sabihin niya mag-lose ka ng weight. Uunahin yung weight kasi that could be affecting everything. Yung blood sugar mo, and then yung sa heart mo, yung sa blood pressure mo as well. So, yun din sa PCOS, yun din ang sabi ng OB ko.
Si Mami Rhializa, yan. Pico's mom here too. Hindi talaga na may daily exercise kahit na stretching muna tapos adjust na lang.
Yes.
Ayan, nakaka-relate si Mami
Go,
Rhializa.
mommy.
Natawa naman ako biglang kay Sis Christine. Ako pag naumpisa kumain, ang hirap tumigil. Iba pala yung naging consistency niya sa pagkain.
Okay lang, Mami KJ. Basta lang po, mag-workout
Balik-balik tayo dun sa
Oo. Kasi not good for the heart di ba? So, yun, let's take care of our heart.
Wow, there's so much learning. And again, we're also learning from our viewers right now. No, thank you again. Your thoughts, your insight, even your experiences, di ba? Grabe. Iba talaga pag we are learning, di ba? Together. So, ayan. So, kanina, again, we talked about mental health. We discussed what it is and also the tips. Ayan, Mami, for sure. Kayo rin ha, if ever meron kayong mga routines, mga ginagawa for yourself, di ba? You can share it in the comment section. We would like to know those. Di ba? Baka pwede rin namin gawin. We're so excited about that. So, let's see naman, diba? You already discussed about self-care, the importance of this one. So, we're all, di ba? Ang bilis ng oras ng discussion natin, nakakatuwa. So, any additional pa ba when it comes to mental health, di ba? Kasi, di ba, like ako, you mentioned na talagang yung mental health, once ito yung medyo hindi okay, everything around you, not just your family, di ba, your loved ones, the people around you, the people you serve or you're working for are affected. And also the other aspect of your lives, di ba? Like yung relationship, finances, the physical, and what are may mga additional ka ba na you can tell or share with us is the how important yung taking care of our mental health?
Napaka-importante ng mental health talaga, sis, kasi there are those who are clinically diagnosed with mental disorder. It could be, for mommies, number one yung postpartum. Some have anxiety disorder. Some have personality disorder. It's really different to everyone. But I think the important thing is we consciously take care of our health. We consciously take care of our health, and we find time to really have me time.
Yes.
So I remember I conducted a stress management workshop, I think last year, for a company, and then yung parang pinaka-head nila, sabi niya, yung problema niya sa work from home setup, wala siyang me time kasi kinakatok siya ng anak niya. Sabi ko, maglagay ka ng
signage.
ng sign doon na parang yung time na yun para
For
sa'yo.
work,
Kasi hindi pa lockdown kasi nung time na yun. So, yun, that's number one. No, that's very important. We need to take care of our mental health because ako yung personal experience ko, para lang magkaroon po kayo ng idea dun sa mga yung worst case scenario. Ako po, last year, kasi doon namatay nga yung uncle ko, and then, parang ako na rin yung nag-give ng care, no? Parang ako na rin yung nag-give ng care sa kanya, tapos dun sa aming grandmother. I honestly do not have decent sleep. Minsan, 1 hanggang 2 oras max.
Seryoso.
Tapos, gising ako the whole day kasi I have to take care of the food, the medicine. Alam mo, sis, sobrang hirap niya. Na I really felt sobrang lagi akong galit na hindi yung relationship ko with the people around me, hindi talaga siya naging okay, to a point that I really had to go to a therapist because I couldn't handle it anymore. Nagbe-breakdown na lang ako. Kasi it has been going for more than for more than 6 months. Na
Imagine
ganun,
that.
na
Growth
ganun
din yung ganun
oo,
magiging.
na ganun yung nangyari sa akin. So talagang sobrang nag-deteriorate. I'm really grateful na I was able to ask help. So siguro yun din sis, no? Kapag ka
The feeling na there's some
very
signs.
hindi mo na kaya,
Ask for help.
ask for help.
Professional.
Feeling ko kasi kung hindi ako nag-ask ng professional help, I don't think I'd be here today.
Talking about this, no?
Yes. I'd probably have left this mortal life, or I'd probably been a psychiatric institution. Kasi that was really, like, sobra siya. Sobra talaga.
I can
So,
feel it.
Yun lang. And I hope na we could invite them to,
Yes.
yan, pag-uusapan kasi namin this coming May. Mommy KJ, pa-up naman.
Ayan. So, yes, for those people, no, talagang they're learning. And sabi nga ni Mami Rincel, I love this topic. Sana magkaroon ng another. Ayan, sana naman. Ayan, sige.
Yes. Oo, yes, hanggang, ito, gusto ko lang i-share to, no? Kasi
Go
diba,
ahead.
sabi ko nga, one way to be able to express our, what do you call this? To be able to understand what we feel is
To
through arts.
release, yan.
Ako po ay isang, anong tawag dito? Therapeutic art
Go.
life coach po ako. So I use art to be able to help my clients be able to get back on track through arts. Hope you could all join on May 28 ito. This is online, so anywhere in the Philippines or may mga iba kasi na outside the Philippines would like to join. And ang kagandahan nito sis, you don't have to buy mga bonggang art materials.
Yeah.
They could use whatever yung mga gamit ng mga anak
natin
ninyo.
dyan, diba?
Oo.
Mga
So
bagets.
that this will be on May 28, that's a Saturday, 3 to 5.
Yun.
Hopefully, we could have a lot of mommies here. May
Yes.
question pala. May question lang po tayo, no?
Phone-in question.
Oo, may phone-in question. How can a mom na may newborn toddlers na all around
Kasi house
Kasi
to have
house.
a me time.
pwede nating basahin yung question. How can a mom na may newborn or toddlers na all around ka sa house to have a me time? Mommies like this, yung mga may newborn, needs help. So tayo, di ba, may mga, gaya na to, we have a support group.
Yes,
we can offer, this is what I do to my mommy friends. Kasi I have mommy friends, and literal na tita of Manila talaga. So what I do for them, I allow them to go on a date with their spouse.
And
Tapos
then
baka
they take
bantayan
care.
ko yung anak
Oh,
nila.
wow. That's something, that's great. No?
We can do that. We need help, no? In order to build a child, in order to raise a child, it takes the whole village.
Yes.
So tayo, if we have yung mga inner circle natin, that we could really ask help, that I really want to have a breather, you could ask them to help you.
Yes.
Ako I do that with my very close friends. Basta malapit-lapit ha. Pero pag medyo malayo na yun, tapos kailangan mag-aeroplano. Ibang usapan yun. We need to be able to have that, no? So we need help. And then the next question is, who should you consult, a psychologist or a psychiatrist? This is a very good question. Madalas tong itanong sa akin.
Exactly. What's the difference? Ganon, yes.
Psychologist po, this is a doctor, pero they are not licensed to dispense or to prescribe any medicine. So the thing that they could do for us is to go through a therapy session. Ito yung mga tinatawag nila sa movies, yung shrink, ito yon. So you get to talk to them to process your trauma, to be able to feel, to really understand what's going on in your head and what you feel. That's the psychologist. If you have a psychiatrist, they could also do therapy, but the thing is, they could prescribe you medication. So you could go to both, pero if you don't want to have medication, psychologist. Ako psychologist eh.
May mga ginagawa silang mga what to call this, yung mga processes, no, parang
Yes.
i-advise sa'yo na yun nga, without medication or holistic approach. May mga gano'n.
Yes. Pero for those na may mga circumstances kasi na mas need ng
Kailangan
medication.
talaga. Oo.
So yun yung need
Seek
ng psychiatrist. Before you take any medication, you need to understand the pros and cons of it because it could really alter yung ating bodies, ano. Not everyone is okay with taking medication. I have a friend who was raped when she was younger, and then nung nanganak na siya, nag-postpartum, so parang lahat na lang ng trauma lumabas no, when she gave birth to her second child. So, yung psychiatrist, nung, yung nag-ask na siya ng help, ayaw niya ng medication. So, ang ginawa niya, workout talaga. Physical activities siya. Pero there are those who really need medication. And wala pong better than the other. Yun nga we need to understand our bodies and understand the pros and cons of the taking of the meds or not. Because I'll just give an example because we still have a few minutes left. That there are circumstances na minsan mali kasi yung diagnosis. So, binigyan ng medication for a certain disorder na mali pala, kaya mas lumala. So, ina-alter mo kasi yung, yung brain natin. So, medyo delikado siya in a way, kaya parang, pag mali yung binigay sa'yo, tapos yung tinitake mo, iba talaga yung condition mo.
Yun lang,
may affect you.
Oo.
So, yun lang po, just, I hope that we were able to answer your questions, mga mommies.
Grabe. Nakakaloka.
Mag-i-extend ba?
Oo, pwede naman. But actually, I would agree with that. No? Naalala mo, Rhia, di ba? Parang sa group natin, when I was diagnosed, parang may medicine sa akin psychiatrist may gamot sa akin. I asked kung magpupush pa ako to take medicine or all that. So again, like what Mommy Vivian mentioned, no, there's no shame in asking professional help. Yes, pag tingin mo, hindi mo na talaga kaya, di ba? Rather than sa mga kung sino-sino ka lang na makikinig, di ba? Why not go to a professional? And also, again, when it comes to taking medicine or the approach, di ba? Ikaw ang makakaalam yan. But yes, still you have to seek with someone who are experienced or talagang pinag-aralan nila, meaning again professional. So thank you for those insights, diba?
Yes.
Additional.
Tanong si Madam Fulfilled, paano
mag-sign up?
Just go to our page po. We will up the Google form para makapag-join po kayo. You could message us directly sa aming page, Tuldok-Kuwit Mental Self-Care, and we will be more than happy to assist you to join our session. We don't actually allow a lot of participants.
Limited. So,
medyo limited siya. So hopefully makasama po kayo at makapag-join.
Yeah, so limited slots. And yes, Sis Rhia, paano ka ba nilang ma-reach if those people, itong mga nanonood sa atin would like to contact you or may mga additional concern or question or again would like to join with your workshop or your this art therapeutic art session?
Yes, thank you very much. By the way, we will be giving away two. We created a mandala coloring book. This is digital po, which means you could print as many copies as you need. No?
Oh.
So we will be giving away two sa mga mommies natin, sa mga swerteng mommies. We'll be giving away 2 copies of this. And if you want to buy, 200 pesos lang po siya. So, ano nga ba yung
where they can reach you?
Where they can reach me. So, pa-up lang po natin yung ating social media. You could find for workshops ng mental health. We have that every now and then. Tuldok-Kuwit Mental Self-Care. Yan po. Well, meron din tayo sa IG, same handle. And if you want to learn a little bit more about dating, so we talk about money, mental health, and and intimacy or dating at Awesome Rhializations with me. We also have Forget Me Not Designs. We will be having an art workshop for children very soon. So follow lang po kayo and we may be able to give a special prize for you. So follow lang. And for financial health, yan sa financial realizations po tayo. I hope na marami kang natutunan. Sis, at yung mga mommies natin
of course, definitely.
out there.
Kanina pa na parang we were talking about this. So, Thank you so much, Nob. And before we end, before before ka maglaho sa screen, ayan,
Tatalon.
any last words to our mommies out there, to ladies who are joining us right now?
First of all, I'd like to thank Mommy Lay for giving me this opportunity to share some Mompreneurs Club. Thank you po. Sa mga mommies who are here, I know you could have, be doing something else.
Yeah.
Pero you chose to be here. Maybe that's a message of the Lord for you. So always remember po that we were created in the likeness of God. We have so much potential. And so, don't ever think na pagka nagkakaroon ka ng episodes na hindi enough yung faith mo. No po.
Yeah.
That's why
I
the
love
Lord created the profession, like the psychologist or psychiatrist or
Or
life
coach.
coach like us,
Yes.
no therapeutic or life coach like us, because He wants all of us to have help when we need it.
Exactly.
So always remember po to be kind to your mind.
Thank you so much. Ayan, grabe, we learned so much. And again, no, talagang yung support group, it's very important. Kaya naman for those people, no, na talagang looking for a support group, syempre we have these, no, for Mompreneurs Club PH. And also, I would like to plug in, and
Yes,
you
yes.
can join the Fulfilled Women community where dreams do come true, di ba?
That's
And
right.
also for those who would like to meet us face to face, pwede pa po kayo humabol sa aming TFW meetup tomorrow. Ayan, maybe we can flash ayan sa comment section yung ating registration and the details. Okay, face to face in Festival Mall. Ayan, grabe, we're so excited. So baka may gustong humabol. This will be the first time na uli after the pandemic. Exactly. Rhia, the Fulfilled Women founder, Madam Vivian, di ba? She will be there. We will be there, okay, and the gang.
Yes.
And also, again, we want to see you. So again, be surrounded with people who will cheer you up when you are down and definitely celebrate with you with your either big or small wins. So again, thank you so
Thank
much.
you, sis.
Sis. It's an honor. It's so happy to discuss. Grabe, parang kulang yung oras. Diba? Sige, thank you. And ayan, for those who are waiting para naman sa announcement ng ating winners, so let me do the
Yeah.
honor since ang ating community admin is sick right now. But again, thank you, Mami KJ, Mami Christine, sa pagaling ka. Ayan kasi magkakaroon pa tayo ng mga ganap pa eksena with Mompreneurs and of course the Fulfilled Women. So can you flash the screen of our winners from our last week's episode? Ayan, so congratulations. Sige, do the honor. Tutali ko mong guest ko.
Ay, sorry. Sorry, na-excite ako eh. Congratulations to Bessie Ramos. Mommy Bessie, congrats for winning last week's episode. Winner siya ng Hello Radiance, right?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, maganda to. Promise. So please
Hello,
use it.
Radiant. Space illuminating set. Ayan, di ba, Mommy? Pang self-care na to, Mommy.
Oo, ayan. Pang
Congratulations.
self-care. Ang skincare. Yes.
Woo! Ayan. So, again, medyo nag-overtime tayo, but just almost 5 minutes. So again, thank you everyone. You know, our Friday will not be the same without you. So ayan, Mami Rinsa, Mami Rhializa, those people na talagang every week are with us. So I hope again, let's continue to love ourselves and to love the people around us. So happy Friday, happy weekend, everyone. God bless.